Welcome to Amplifying Leadership and Tip Thursday with Tara. I am Tara Lehman, a partner, coach, and consultant at Twin Life Coaching and Business Services, of which Amplifying Leadership is a division. I hope to bring you some information or key takeaway you can use to build, enhance, or grow your leadership skills with Tip Thursday with Tara. All right, leaders, business owners, team leads out there, let me ask you something. How often have you thought, if I just had more time, I could finally get ahead? I'm sure we've all said it more than once, maybe daily. Here's what I've noticed after years of working and coaching leaders and business owners. The busiest people aren't always the most overwhelmed. And the people who have really open calendars aren't always calmer either. They still feel really busy. And that's because time itself usually isn't the problem. We do need to manage it though. So today I want to challenge one of the biggest myths about time that really does quietly drain and sometimes loudly drain leaders every single week. And the myth is this: if I had more time, things would be easier. So what actually happens when leaders get more time? Suddenly you have a space on your calendar. Well, it gets filled. Maybe it's with meetings, someone putting a meeting on there, a task, mental noise. More time doesn't actually create clarity sometimes. It sometimes creates more pressure because there's open space. Leadership stress usually comes from too many priorities also competing for attention, so not too few hours in the day. So here's what I want you to remember. Priorities need to be managed to help control your time. When your priorities are unclear every day, time can feel very tight. But when priorities are clear and it's nicely scheduled, even a full day can feel very controlled. So here's a small mental shift for you, if you will, that I want you to challenge you with this week. And that is, I want you to choose a leadership priority per day that deserves your best energy. And I want you to protect the time for that first. Not 5 priorities, not your entire to-do list, just one thing that if you do it well, can make the rest of your day feel easier. So this could be that difficult conversation. Maybe it's a decision you've been avoiding. Maybe it is some time that you need to spend with a developing team member. Everything else becomes secondary, or maybe even you decide it's really not necessary to do that day. Maybe that's the defer, maybe there's a delegate, but pick that one thing that you need to do today that moves the needle forward. So think about the difference if I give you an example of 2 days. Maybe this sounds familiar. Day 1, you react all day. The emails, the messages, the meetings, the interruptions at your door. You're busy, but really nothing moves, nothing gets done, or you feel like you're overwhelmed and you can't focus. The next day, you take just 30 minutes and you protect that for that one leadership priority that we just talked about. The rest of the day may still feel busy to you, but maybe it feels different. Maybe it's less scattered, less draining. You have the same number of hours, but you've actually completed something, one leadership priority, and so that you have a completely different experience. I tell leaders all the time, work to protecting an hour a day if possible for focus time, and more if you can. But when you get that one priority done every day, you start to feel better. And this needs to be a leadership priority. Inside our leadership community, we will take this further today, including how leaders unknowingly create false urgency for themselves, because we all do it, where time leaks actually come from, and even how to protect focus without feeling guilty. That extended Tip Thursday with Tara lives inside our inner circle of our Amplifying Leadership Circle community. So if time feels really tight right now, don't ask for more of it, because there's no magic wand out there. I cannot give it to you. Ask what deserves your attention today. And what is that one thing that can change how your entire week feels? It's that 30 minutes to an hour every day where we focus on getting those priorities done. No dings, no messages, no responses. That's what you need to do. That is our Tip Thursday with Tara for this week. If you or someone you know is struggling with leadership priorities to building strong, empowered teams, I'm here to help. Please visit our website for more information on our programs, our Amplifying Leadership Circle community, coaching, and more at amplifyingleadership.ca, a Twin Life Coaching and Business Services division. Until next time, remember, leadership matters.